Yo, this is Jow89 here, and we are back with another Minecraft plugin showcase. Today we will be reviewing the plugin Grappling Hook by SnowGears. It allows you to craft grappling hooks with wood, cobblestone, iron, gold, or diamonds. Let's start off with the first grappling hook, which is the wood grappling hook, crafted with a fishing rod in the middle and 3 wood around on the corner, the right top corner. The wood grappling hook can be crafted with every type of wooden plank. So if I put it in with spruce wood planks, it comes out with the grappling hook. If I put it in with oak wood planks, it comes out with the grappling hook, and so on with every type of wooden plank. The wooden grappling hook has 5 uses, so let's go ahead and use it. And it pulls you toward where it lands, which is pretty cool. Now you can see the uses are the same if you're in creative, but if I go to survival and use it up, then you can see there's now a durability bar on it, and it says there's only 4 uses left. That was a bug there. That happens occasionally, but it's not bad. So we have 1 use left, and it broke. So it works just like a real item would, except the durability bar doesn't actually go down, really. You just have to look at it in your inventory to see how many uses it has left. The next grappling hook is the cobblestone grappling hook, crafted like so. We can go ahead and craft it, and it has 10 uses. So just 5 more uses than the wooden grappling hook. All the grappling hooks do the same thing. They don't have any special features. There you can see that if you throw it in water, it just acts like a normal fishing rod. So you want to make sure that you're actually on a solid block in order for it to work. It won't pull you toward water. Next is the iron grappling hook, crafted like so. Go ahead and craft it. The iron grappling hook has 20 uses, so 15 more uses than the wooden grappling hook. Exactly the same, just more uses. Let's go on and craft the last 2, which the first one is the gold grappling hook. Whoops. Actually, that is a good demonstration of if you have a worn down fishing rod, it does not work. So you have to have a new fishing rod in order for it to work. So let's switch over real quickly so that we can get a fresh grappling hook, a fresh fishing rod, and craft the golden fishing rod, which has 25 uses, so 20 more uses than the wooden grappling hook. And the last one is the diamond grappling hook. If we go ahead and craft that, you can see it has 100 uses, so quite a bit more than any of the other ones. Now, let's talk about the config file. You might say, what? I'm spending 3 diamonds to only get 100 uses. Well, you can change how many uses each grappling hook has in the config file. You can also change in the config file whether or not you are either pulled to the grappling hook where the grappling hook lands, or you can just teleport straight there. You can also turn on and off fall damage. Fall damage is off by default. You can also turn off crafting recipes. Now you may wonder, why would you do that? But there is a few commands. If you type /gh give, it gives you a grappling hook with 50 uses. You can also type /gh give and then specify how many uses you want it to have. So you can give yourself a grappling hook with a bunch of uses. You can also type /gh give and then the player, and it will say so and so has given you a grappling hook with so-and-so uses. It's 50 uses by default, but just with the other command, you can also specify how much you're going to give it. So it says, you have been given a grappling hook. Driving has given you a grappling hook with 100 uses. Now, if we go over here and grab a fishing rod, I'm going to demonstrate how you pull mobs with this. I'm going to switch over to creative for a second. If you use a regular fishing rod, it just pulls mobs a tiny little bit. But if you use the grappling hook, it tells you what mob you've hooked, and you can pull it all the way to you. Also, since fall damage is off by default, they don't get hurt if you use the grappling hook. But you can change that in the config file. Another really useful thing you can do is you can grab items that are lying on the ground. So if I throw out some cobblestone here and use the grappling hook and I pull, oh, my aim was bad there. There we go. It says you have hooked a stack of 2 cobblestone, and it will pull it toward you. So if you see, like, if you're mining on a chasm and you drop an ore all the way down to the bottom and you really don't want to go down to get it, if your grappling hook can reach, you can shoot it down there and grab whatever you've dropped and pull it back up to you. So that is very, very useful. I'm going to use the grappling hook a little bit more just to let you get a feel for it. This is definitely a very good plugin for survival servers. I have it on mine. Also, it's not just for getting you up places, because by default fall damage is off. You can use it to get safely down without falling and taking damage. It's kind of hard to use when you're going down, because sometimes if it's too steep, you'll just get pulled directly into the block that you're already in and nothing will happen. So you could jump and then pull. Another thing you could do with it is, I was mentioning earlier, you could go down and grab, you could shoot your grappling hook down to an item that you've dropped down somewhere, and you can pull it up to yourself. Let me get up to the top of this hill. Another thing you could do is you can attach it to a surface you're already on, and then jump off, and then pull yourself back up again. So you could do that with an item, where if it's all the way down there and you just want to go grab it, and then you grab it and pull yourself back up again to where you were. Or you could just go down and grab the item if it's down there. Also, as you can see there, it reached the limit of how far it can go. So it does have a limit. It can't just go on for an infinity. Oh, there we go. And so that's basically the grappling hook plugin. The developer SnowGears is very involved with all of his plugins, and if it needs updating, he gets it done as soon as possible. And he also adds new updates regularly to his plugins. There will be a link to the plugin in the description, as well as SnowGears on Bucket, and he has his own YouTube channel, so you can go check him out, or you can go check out the plugin. It's very easy to install. It doesn't require any extra setup. You can just go and download it and drag it into your plugins folder and run your server. But if you want to edit it, you can always go into the config and edit how many uses it has, or edit other things that you want to edit. And so, yeah. Very useful plugin, and I think that you should get it if you have a survival server, and if you're looking for a grappling hook plugin, this is definitely the best. And that concludes the grappling hook plugin. Later.